Several former associates of NXIVM founder Keith Raniere entered bankruptcy after years of heavy financial investment into Raniere's programs and ventures. They have found NXIVM aggressively pursuing them in court to challenge their bankruptcies and alleging fraud, extortion, and most commonly, violation of confidentiality agreements. These people believe they are targets of retaliation for breaking away or speaking out. As it pursued its critics in court, NXIVM sought to keep details about itself a secret, but in her testimony from a recent, mostly unsuccessful suit against former NXIVM trainers Susan Dones and Kim Woolhouse, NXIVM Executive Board member Claire Bronfman provided one of the most detailed descriptions of NXIVM that has ever emerged in public.
NXIVM was co-created by Nancy Salzman and Keith Raniere in 1998, and since then has evolved. Was actually up until about 2002, 2003 was one of the fastest growing companies in the field, in the human potential field. Human potential movement was back in the 60s and 70s. There's a belief that we don't use all of our potential. People only use about 33% of their potential or less. And it was the question of, can we use more of our potential? Can we be more successful? Can we do more? And there were many different courses, different speakers who created different venues in which to help people achieve more in their lives. NXIVM has a unique technology that helps people address the cause of what causes them to not be successful in their lives versus the effects. Most companies deal with the effects and help people, and it becomes an impermanent change, meaning they go off into their lives and they're better for a short period of time. However, with the NXIVM technology, we're able to help people have permanent changes in their life. We have 3 different types of curriculum. We have an intensive, which is a condensed version of our curriculum. People can come and take curriculum for 5 days or 16 days or 8 days, depending on the curriculum. And then we have an ethos program, which is more like a gym membership, where people can sign up for a membership and come as they choose per week, as you would in a gym. And we also have a third form, which is an Origins program, which is more of a monthly membership. We consider we have clients and we have members. Members are, we have our own, internally we have our own, what we call a stripe path, which is much like in a dojo how you would have a measurement system as to where people are at, and our members are people who are actively participating in our stripe path. A module is a 2-hour session. We break up our curriculum into 2-hour sessions, and it'll be something like self-esteem, work value, communication. NXIVM's course material is unique in that it's not just taught deductively, meaning we don't just have a sheet of paper and we teach you things. We have an entire inductive process, which is part of our trade secret and how we teach our curriculum.
Especially mysterious is the degree of involvement of Raniere in NXIVM.
Mr. Raniere holds the title of Vanguard, which is the conceptual founder of the philosophical movement. And Mr. Raniere, when he speaks, he speaks to these philosophical concepts. So oftentimes when he speaks and he does a forum or he speaks to a group of people, what comes out of it is either a deepening understanding of the concepts, the philosophical concepts that are within our curriculum already, or potentially new concepts that will be later created into curriculum.
In the same trial, Susan Dones cross-examined Bronfman in attempts to clarify Raniere's role.
Is Mr. Raniere a board member?
No, Mr. Raniere has the title of Vanguard.
So
he's not a board member.
Okay, and is he an owner
No.
of NXIVM? Is Mr. Raniere a paid employee of NXIVM?
No, he's not.
And is Mr. Raniere in any way affiliated with NXIVM other than the conceptual founder of NXIVM?
He's the conceptual founder of NXIVM So, I mean, that's his title and that's his affiliation with the company.
So Mr. Ranieri has no part of NXIVM Corporation.
He holds the title of Vanguard in that corporation.
But he's not a corporate owner, he's not a corporate board member, he's not a paid employee, he's an independent contractor.
No, he's the Vanguard of, holds the title Vanguard in our company.
So are you saying that Mr. Ranieri, isn't it true that Mr. Ranieri isn't a part of NXIVM Corporation?
He's the conceptual founder of NXIVM Corporation.
Okay, so how does Mr. Ranieri being the conceptual founder relate to NXIVM as a corporate entity?
It's a title that the corporate entity has given to the philosophical founder of the company.
So isn't it true that Mr. Ranieri isn't a part of NXIVM Corporation?
No, I just said he is the Vanguard.